Shout out to everybody here on a beautiful Saturday night. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show. 10 minutes to count down. Thank you for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on and sharing your most precious asset with me and the team and everybody here that produces this beautiful show. We have the whole team out here in the studio. Everybody here banging on you. Shout out to Jamie watching over the internet connection. Shout out to Sean going over all the coins. Shout out to Lakochi, who's on call at all times. Shout out to the whole in-studio team. And God bless everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in on this beautiful Saturday night, baby. We're going to take it all the way to the upside, baby. We're going to take you where you need to go. It's going to be the best Saturday night you've ever had in your entire life. I'm telling you right now, when we're done, you're going to say, man, I love this show. I'm coming back next Saturday night at 8 p.m. May God bless each and every one of you. Let's get it in. 9 minutes to countdown, baby. Let's go. Are you ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this. Let's go, baby. I can't take it. Let's go. Woo! Yo! Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. Yay, yay. Yay. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Ha 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 ha. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. What a beautiful day it was to be alive. Spent the day with my kids, had a nice lunch with a buddy of mine. Absolutely beautiful day. Slow market. Wasn't a lot going on in the market. It was flatoshi. I call it flatoshi. Flat toshi. You know what I mean? When nothing goes on, I call it flatoshis, man. It's flatoshis, bro. You know what I mean? Flat satoshis. Ain't nothing moving in the Bitcoin world. A few little altcoins, things that came from the best of the sea, a few little things here and there, but it wasn't an amazing day. It just wasn't. Let's be honest. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and tell you it was awesome. But it was a good day to be with family. It was a good day to take a step away from the charts, right? A good day to take a breather, buy some coins, check out my Kepler stuff, have a blast. I'm really excited about my new venture into the Cosmos ecosystem. I'm just getting started. You know, I got into the farming last time with Cake, and things get really well. And when you can begin farming a few months before a Bitcoin halving, it's usually a really good sign. So I'm setting myself up for a pretty good time here in DeFi. And, you know, if things go well as planned, I'm going to be really, really excited to update you guys on what I did here in the Cosmos ecosystem. Staking Celestia, staking Cosmos, staking Injective, 22,000 total staked inside of the Cosmos ecosystem. I've always been a huge fan of Atom. I've always held a lot of Atom. I've always believed in Atom. Since $5, you can go watch a video that I made, top 5 coins to 5 million years ago. I wonder if it's here. Oh, I want to go see what I look like. I want to go see what I look like from back in the day here. Let's see, top 5. See what I look like here. Top 5 coins of 5 million. Well, this is 2 years ago. Metaverse million, top 5 coins. Top 5. I don't even know if it'll come up from back then. This could be you. That's a good title. This could be you. Be like, what do you mean? Like, this could be you. Like, what could be me? Anyway, bang. Let's break it down. Let's talk about MANTA protocol coming all the way back down to the 706 fib retracement after a beautiful pump up to 391. Is it time to get back into MANTA? I believe MANTA could be something I want to add to my staking protocol, and it's looking like it could become something like a TIA over time. All right, let's go back to the depths of TIA. Let's look at TIA like this at the beginning stages and see. Shout out to PYTH. Doing damage here to the upside, coming back down, but doing some type of consolidation here. If we make this inside of, it looks like it's making what is called a symmetrical triangle. They are known to be 50-50. In my experience is trading, they break to the downside, but if you can get a tight moving average, things can go well. PYTH is having a really good narrative right now. I wouldn't be surprised if tonight PYTH gets busy, it takes a pump to the upside. I would be, you know, maybe giving a little bit of alert or watching PYTH. It also got through this gap in the VRVP up to this high volume node. Look for it to tackle that node. If it can break out and retest 51 cents, it's very likely going up to 63 for a 32% gain. The 1 hour time frame has low stochastics. The RSI looks good to me in a double bottom and lack of bearish momentum in the MACD. Falling volume with falling price always represents a lack of selling, and that shows me that the algorithm may kick up to the upside. I would be watching PYTH, hottest trading coin in the last few days, and there hasn't been a lot hot going on right now. So PYTH looking interesting on the 1 hour time frame. And again, it is the weekend. It could be lackluster. There could be no follow through on the volume. And, you know, it very well may go flat too as well, or to the downside. You never know. Always use a stop. There's no guarantees. I am not 100%. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence before getting into any project, coin, or trade. All right? And let's tackle that elephant in the room, bitty Bitcoin. But I just wanted to show you something that I see happening. I also like Relio as a real world asset. And, I was watching it. I wanted it to pop. I was swing trading it with a big amount of money. And when the swing trade just was down like 150, I bailed out. When the market didn't look like it was going to continue, and I'm happy I did, right? But really, Rio, which is Relio, we're going to take a look here on MEXC. Relio, it's been flat and holding basically a potential bull flag here to the upside. 1, 2, and it honestly, to me, is beginning to give me that Adam and Eve cup and handle, double bottom vibe, and we got this nice high volume node. You see it? And we're sticking on it. We went ripped up through the VRVP. This thing was hot at 13 cents, went all the way up to 85, right? Unbelievable. And now it's been just sitting sideways, and I'm looking for this move up to 147. And of all the coins, Bitcoin dumped. The whole market did a big shift here. Almost every other coin gave a lot back. This gave something back, right? It was at 80 and it came back down to 50. I get it. And if you even pull a fib there, you can see that's a decent 786 retracement. Look. Right there to the 786. And now it's in the golden pocket. The daily isn't amazing on the stochastics, so give it to you. The 2-day chart looks ready to rock, though, and the 3-day chart looks like, hey, how much lower can you go before another pump with this beautiful double bottom and a higher low? So I like what I'm seeing for this. I still want to speculate a little more in the smaller time frames, and if it loses the 200 SMA on the 12-hour, it could dump very well. A couple coins were in a very similar position, and they just took a dump. MANTA was looking something like this. This is a double top, and I can see it just breaking down. And this little corner is looking kind of skeptical, so I'm watching it closely. But of all the coins out there, it has a very healthy market structure comparatively to most. Like relative to most, this thing looks hot to me. And why? What is hot to me? Not because somebody paid me to talk about it, I'll tell you that. I don't do that. I will never do that to you. All right? I vow on this channel, I only go over just what I see with technical analysts. I'm not paid to talk about Rio. I don't own any right now. It's not of my self-interest. I'm simply a guy that's showing you when the moving averages get close and tight, when they're near a high volume node, when I can see that the MACD is showing lack of momentum, when the RSI is below 50, near 50, or right in the zone, 47, 49, and if the RSI shows me that it has a little bit of legs there, which it may, this is kind of indecision here, the 4-hour time frame may get a bounce. It is below the 200 SMA on the 4-hour time frame. That also tells me to be careful. And see, on the 4-hour, what I was looking at, like there's kind of there's almost like a descending triangle vibe going on here. So it's not all perfect for me at the moment with this. But the overall structure has me interested. I got myself an alert. Could be a good place to buy. If we do get a bounce and it starts to do this, that may be the lower prices that we ever get before a bigger pump, 55 to 63 area. So anyway, just had to put it on your radar. I'm thinking of getting in when the time is right. It's not right for me yet, but this is definitely something I'm willing to trade and I'm thinking about. I just wanted to be nice enough to be honest and show you that this is what I'm looking at. So yeah, that's basically what it is on a Saturday night. God bless you for being here. And thank you so much for sharing your most precious asset with me. And that is your time. Like, you're giving me a part of your life. Your life is only so long, and you're deciding to spend a piece of it online with me on a Saturday night. And I sit here in front of the screen, and you do too. And together we create a community. It's a beautiful thing, and I really, really appreciate it. From the bottom of my heart, I can't believe that you come, you hit the like button, and you all support me the way you do. I will forever be, forever be grateful for everyone that ever supported me on this journey when I came out to the world, decided to, I'm coming out. And people make that fun, coming out the closet. That's the thing. But, that's kind of what you do in a way, right? When someone does that in that way, and it's funny, I'm not trying to, but what I'm saying is when you come out to the world, like I was on a night shift, I was inside, I was living the inside life, the quiet guy. When I came out on YouTube and said, this is me, this is who I'm going to be, this is my, and I became myself and decided to show the world who I was, and the world responded in such a way. And I'm saying this because I want you to feel that the world is waiting to love you. There's people out there waiting to love you. Start your channel, start your dream, whatever it is. If you want to do exercise videos and help people exercise, if you're a cook and you can make nutrition videos, if you're a landscaper, you could put it online and show people how to do it. Everyone has a skill, and everybody can present that skill online, and you can get monetary rewards back, and just the feeling of being out there to the world. So shout out to everybody that helped me on my journey and is continuing on our way to 100,000 subscribers. And we really, really appreciate each and every one of you. It's an organic community, right? I'd love to buy a bunch of subscribers, and get to 100K tomorrow. But I know that it's going to mean so much more that we dig each and every day, and I just grab a little more and a little more and a little more. So I love you. I appreciate you. You all mean the world to me. And there's no words that can truly express my entire gratitude. But that's why I show up every day. My dad always said that, I say, I love you, Dad. And he goes, don't tell me you love me, show me. And I'd be like, that's so rude. And he'd be like, love is an action word, Like, take care of yourself, come home and not get in trouble. That's love. Like, don't do the wrong thing. Do the right thing when no one's looking. That's love, Come home and be a good kid. Like, and my dad, so in the essence and spirit of my dad and my mother, who both were hardworking people. My mom was a Boston school teacher. My dad was a Boston city ironworker that then traveled the country and built things all around the country, from high rises in Santa Barbara, to steel mills and like oil mills in Mobile, Alabama. My dad worked on so many different, the IBM building in New York City, to the Prudential in Boston. My dad was there as an iron worker, building the buildings in which people live on, right? So in the essence of my parents, I will show up every single day for you. I will give you everything I have, and I won't tell you how much I love you and how much I care about this community and everyone here attempting to learn and concerned with learning. I will show you by being here every single day, no matter what happens, no matter if I hurt my leg, no matter if I feel a little sick, if I got a headache. It doesn't matter what's happening in my world. I will put it aside. I will show up. I'll do what I got to do day in and day out, because I know I'm blessed to have this opportunity, number one, and I never want to squander it, because God gave me a YouTube channel and an influence on the world, and to me, that should never be taken lightly. Every once in a while, people tell me that they watch this with their kids, and so, no profanity, keeping it 100, keeping it honorable, and each and every one of you helped me become a more honorable person. You really did. Like, shout out to y'all. I put out an essence of a clean community. You guys responded, and then that algorithm brought more and more people of that nature. And now, like, you guys keep me in check. Like, you guys make, and ladies, and I just want to say again, thank you. And I'm sorry, I'm going to be done. But thank you. Thank you. You right there sitting down. I really appreciate you more than you would ever know. It's each and every one of you that makes it all up. It's like grains of sand to the beach. It's each little sand that makes it the beautiful beach. Like, each and every one of you make up this lifer community that is so thriving, so beautiful, helps so many people. They find love, they find acceptance, they find an ability to, and then once they feel accepted, they are able to learn. Finally, they're able, and then they can actually be successful for the first time in their life. They feel success because they believe they deserve it. It's all about believing if you deserve it. If you don't believe you deserve success, it's very hard for success to come to you, even if so many people are throwing it at you left and right. You must believe that you're worth it and that it should come your way, and that's when it really does. I always tell everyone having kids was big for me, because I always had this feeling of guilt, the old Irish guilt. It wasn't for me. I'm not worth it. I didn't do enough. I'll never become a millionaire. It's not going to become me. And look at this. This is so cool, man. He said, anyone like the Wolf of Wall Street? He said, Lifer Gaines paid for our dinner tonight. It's so cool, man. God bless you, brother. Show this to the family. I hope this is okay, man. So cool. What a nice group of people, man. Really experiencing their life, having a good time, going out, doing what makes them, enjoying themselves. That's what it's all about. Anyway, so it's all about believing that you're worth it. When you believe you're worth it, then things really start to turn around. I'm telling you right now, that's when things begin. And it's like your belief in yourself creates the opportunity and everything. Let's break down Bitcoin. As you can see, it's still 1, 2, 3, 4. And remember, I started this when we were down here. And that's the thing about my technical analysis. It's so uncannily great. We started looking at this like this. Are we making some type of triangle, right? because you can just, you know, things become predictable. You start to see things as they channel in. Okay? And I love this tool. It's so amazing. How sick is that? And here we are with Bitcoin. And you know what's interesting? It's like I'm starting to just get diamond vibes everywhere, right? Like kind of a diamond vibe. Diamond vibe. It's just weird, right? This one is a bigger diamond. So let's break down Bitcoin. If you're just new to the channel, thank you for being here. And every single morning, I already did technical analysis this morning. If you watch my morning video, we're going to have a little green box on the screen. But even this is kind of giving me, you know, a pretty diamond vibe. And I wouldn't be surprised if it, you know, in from the bottom, out from the bottom. A diamond is a regurgitated pattern. Spits you right back out where you came from, you know. Blah. Not saying that's going to happen, but it, you know, it's starting, and you're getting overbought daily. It's starting to look like it may. Could you make some type of double bottom here? Do you make a high, you know, a low here, a higher low first? All I know is this is a low, this is a high. This is a low, a high, a higher low. That's a lower low. You broke this low. Once you did that, you assumed the lower high. You got it. Lower low, lower high. Lower low is assumed here. 1, 2, 3 in the pattern. That's a high, that's a low, that's a lower high. The next low in the pattern is the lower low, gap in the VRVP, overbought, stochastic. To me, there's some trouble brewing here for Bitcoin. On the trend alone, if you're just, that's just trend analysis, everybody. You don't have to be a rocket science, 1 to 2, you know. That's just how trends work. They got to stay intact. The trend right now is to the downside. You clearly had an uptrend, and you had a parabolic break. You know, you were going up the parabola. And I feel like we kind of broke the parabola even here, right? But I mean, it was a monolithic move. I mean, it was unbelievable. And I mean, it doesn't mean it's over for Bitcoin, but what a you know. I mean, that's unbelievable. Since last September of 2023, an unbelievable year for us all. Altcoins were ripping. Portfolios are up. People have made a lot of money. It's been insane. You know, there's not much complaints to be had here. So blessed it is to be into Bitcoin. Anyway, right now I've been watching the smaller time frames, the 1 hour and the 4 hour. And the 1 hour is reset again and not left the pattern. You know, we were here earlier today in the flag like this, and I suggested we could break out to the green box, right? And that's what we were looking at. And we almost got there. Well, we got rejected by what? 1, 2, look, the resistance line that I made earlier that day at 43,230 cannot get back above it, came back down. Bit of an M pattern here too. So if you can't get back, and look, this kind of has M vibes. If you break this, you're going to come here. You're below the point of control. And so your next stop is likely 42,000 unless basically by tomorrow or by the weekly candle close, I believe you got to get back above these levels. And then you could even get a bull fake, you know, a bull trap and then come back down. But at least it would be, you know, would hold off the immediate dump. And so like bull trap or not, one step at a time. So I lost my green box game. I did not get it in the green box. I tried to get price action in the green box. It's kind of fun. A yellow box, whatever you guys said it was. I'm colorblind, so I'll go with whatever you say. It's cool to me. So we extend this, and it's just a really iffy, pretty odd falling wedge here for Bitcoin. I could even put this in the smaller wedge, in my humble opinion. Breaking out, seems like it wants to bounce back to the upside. And get up here, hit resistance, right? So Only time will tell, though, right? Can it come up, come down, get tight, break above this, get a move, break above this, get a move? This is what we're looking at here for Bitcoin, right? Or are you going to get the bearish retest? So it's coming. A big move for Bitcoin. Trouble is brewing. If Bitcoin can't get back above these key levels, we're going to see a move pretty soon. It's coiling up. Bitcoin does not coil up like this. It's been 3 days. If that's the first right there. And the coil up began really on the 29th. So it's been 4, 5, 6 days now. Or 4 days of getting tighter. 5 days of getting tighter and tighter. No, 6 days really. The 29th, the 30th, the 31st, the 1st, the 2nd, and the 3rd. So the last time we got tight here, look, we coiled here. Boom. We'll see what happens for BTC. But a move is coming for Bitcoin, possibly by 4 or 5 in the morning tonight. So I just, I didn't want to make this video, and I didn't want my team to make the thumbnail to scare people, and I wasn't going for the clickbait, all right? But I really wanted to kind of let you guys understand how serious it looked to me and how key these levels are to be held for Bitcoin, all right? So remember, when I put out a video that shows there could be some warning signs, Bitcoin must hold this key level, it's not a joke. All right, I'm attempting to help you. You may, I don't know what you're doing in life. I don't know how busy you are. You may get to the group. You may get to the trading group. 1 or 2 things may happen to you. And whatever happens, I want to make sure that you're getting as much information as I can give you about the current situation. In case something goes awry, you knew you had kind of the best information possible about the next possible situation for Bitcoin. So here we are. And here we stand for BTC. Smarter play, is an insurance short, possibly. This is a schlong. Someone could open up a short, stop here, open up a long, stop here. We start to break up in here, cut off the short, hopefully before the stop gets hit, minimally at break even, and let this rip, and that could be the gain there. Same thing here, and this could be the gain there. Going schlong in the middle. All right. I don't advise it. I don't do it a lot, but it is a possibility. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say you should be taking, financial advice. It's just something, and like, please, sweepstakes. Please read the fine print. Anyway, so very, very tight. Point of control too, if we get them. So for me, I don't chase. Bitcoin gets a big candle, boom, or a big candle here, boom. Look for a flag. If it makes a nice little flag, I could trade the flag. That flag could still break down. It could be a bull trap, but this gives me a really nice probability that we could get a nice further move to the upside. So where do I see Bitcoin when I show up tomorrow morning at probably about 8 a.m.? And it's about 8:38 right now. Where do I see le bitcoins? It's a great question. Don't you say, Bobby? Well, let's take a look here in my little green PYTH. I mean, the 50-minute doesn't look amazing. The 1 hour has reset, but it could continue to be pinned. The 2 hour says more downside, right? Just entering into the downside. Usually there's a dump from that. That's a double top there, M pattern on the 2 hour. The 3 hour doesn't look good. The 4 hour is curving down. So, anything is possible. You can see here now, let's break down my prerequisites. See, I have my possibilities and probabilities on the stochastics RSI, but then I have my prerequisites. My prerequisites are if and this or no, meaning if we break the 200 SMA on the 4 hour, I remain bearish. Look, when we lost it here, we did get a nice dump down. Even there, we got a pretty decent dump. What we need to continue sideways for the stochastics to reset. We need Bitcoin to stay inside of this bigger flag here. That flag needs to break out to the upside for Bitcoin. It kind of, in a funny way, is a savvy cup and hattie to the upside. We have a gosh dang chart pattern named after me in the industry. Altcoin Daily 2 years ago called me Sammy Cup and Handy on one of my first ATBs ever. I was on with Altcoin Daily. God rest both. The guys are both really nice. Sweetest guys. God bless them both. They're the nicest guys in the world. Just funny, too, and nice to be around. I've spent time with them in Miami, luckily, and they're just one of the nicest two guys. They're two twin brothers. One of them, just super nice, man. I mean, like, would go out of their way to help anyone. Just very, very kind individuals. Look at that beautiful cup, that beautiful handle. Boom, right? Could break you all the way up to possibly 44,500. That is a cup and handle for Bitcoin if I've ever seen it. Sammy cup and handy. It could break out as a cup and handle, all right? There's a chance. It's crucial we keep the 4-hour 200 SMA. Crucial that we stay above this yellow line. Look, we almost lost it just now, and we somehow were able to sprint back up. Saved by the bell just literally a second. This could have been devastatingly just 2 hours ago. So when I say we can't lose this key level, I am telling you, we are hanging on by an edge. We are hanging on by like our fingernails right now on a cliff. And you can see the gap in the VRB just like, yo, boom, right? So I took profit on my first long. I still have the other long open. It's up okay here on MEXC. So we will see. Shout out to the beautiful people here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in and being here. Crypto Lifer here, MEXC.com, iTrust Capital, and sign up to my newsletter today. It'll be the coolest thing you ever did. Hit the link. Come to my brand new website, CryptoLifer.com. Check it out. Unlock financial freedom. Get an education. Find financial freedom. Get the education you deserve. You know, the trading group is amazing. Take the first steps inside the Discord, and then you're going to get a prompt to join my newsletter, my weekly newsletter. It comes out Monday and Saturday. We just put one out. Today, it'll blow your mind. You'll be like, really? Is this what they're giving me? Is this the type of information that's getting dropped every time in my email? It's a blessing. So jump on in today. I can't wait to see you in the trading group. And if you're not ready for the trading group, just keep coming back every single day. All right? So may God bless you all for being here and jumping on into the live stream. All right? MANTA looking like a pretty good buy to me back at the previous resistance too. If I wanted 5K of MANTA, definitely 1K would be a good place to begin. All right? I may dollar cost average in front of you. I've done it many a time. I'm my favorite place to be. Online with each and every one of you. And jump on it today. Get the lowest fees in the market. 0%, 0%. All across the board. Only pay a 0.1% taker fee when you trade on MEXC. It's unbelievable. You can't beat it. So jump on it today. It'll absolutely blow your mind. I never thought there would be anything like this when I started in my trading career. Everyone took high fees. Even when I traded spot, the fact that you can go in and out, dollar cost average into Bitcoin and not pay a dime and get exactly the Bitcoin. They don't take anything out of the transaction. It's absolutely absurd. Everyone else is gouging you for a piece of the pie. They give you one little section of crypto and they want to gouge. I love Coinbase because, you know, my money's been there for a long time. It's never been taken. Everything's been fine. But, you know, at the end of the day, if I were to buy Bitcoin on Coinbase, oh my God. If Bitcoin was sitting at say Bitcoin was at $28,630 and you go to buy it, they'll charge you $28,780. You'll be paying almost $100 sometimes. I've seen $120 over the regular spot price. Then they'll charge you, if you buy $500 worth, $50. If you buy like $5,000 worth, they'll charge you like maybe $100. So they'll hit you up for the $100 over and hit you with you'll pay like $300 to $400 over spot price. But here you could buy US Tether, send Tether to here, and pay $0 to buy Bitcoin. So like, it's like, oh my gosh, like why would I do that anywhere else? So I absolutely love MEXC. It's a place to be. Link is in the pinned comment section. If you want to jump on in today and just sign up, make a backup account. You don't even have to trade there. Just make up a backup account, have it there, and you'd be surprised. You'll find a coin that nobody else has. You have to go make a wallet, make a Kepler wallet, get into DeFi, and maybe you're not ready for that. But MEXC will have it, like MANTA, or a coin that is just a lot. You know, there'll be a new coin will come out in the next few weeks. Everyone will be talking about it. You have to go to Uniswap or somewhere, and you may not be ready. I'll bring you to DeFi. I'll show you how to DeFi hardcore. But if you're not ready to open up your Kepler wallet and get down, then Mexi is definitely the place for you, and they're going to have the coins that nobody else has. Looking at the price of Jupe there, sitting at $56.93, still hanging out. But I have faith that over time, this could be a $5 to $10 coin. I remember when Uniswap first came out, we were just getting started, everybody, in a bull run on a beautiful DEX with one of the fastest speeds in the world. I think there's a lot coming for us. I don't think people are realizing already. God bless everybody here on the live. We appreciate you. We love you. And we just really, really thank you for being here. Shout out to Crypto Billy. I am paid to talk about Crypto Live. He gets me paid every time I watch him and every day in the 99. Love you, bro. Givers gain. Shout out to my man. Always giving, always nice. Shout out to Crypto Billy with the $99 super chat. That's insane. And can you believe that? Throws me $99 paid for my... I just went out to dinner with my buddy, and you covered it for me, man. You took me to lunch today, Crypto Billy. Thank you very much. I had a very nice lunch. I had lollipop, lamb with some chicken wings, and a burger with some, what was it, prime rib on it or something. It was amazing. So God bless you. Thank you. Tara, Dione, Rio, prime examples of gems in Mexi. Amen. Any news on MYRO? We'll take a look at it for you if you send into Super Chat for TAs and deep dives, everybody. We'll break down whatever you're asking about. Shout out to the fan funding tonight. Shout out to Zach R. Can you chart EPIKO? We'll look at that. Ondo, good entry at support here. Thank you, Lifer. Shout out to J Dub Shub. Let's celebrate his 10th Super Chat. And let's also give it up for Crypto Billy for the $9.99.99. God bless you, Crypto Billy. Thank you so much. Givers gain. I greatly appreciate that. I feel the love, man. It's funny. Money doesn't mean everything, but when you give someone money, it feels good, doesn't it? I know we all say money doesn't mean anything, but you ever hand someone, you hand someone $100 and they're like, wow, thank you. And you're like, wow, you feel pretty good about it. So it's weird how money is energy, man. And when you pass money to somebody, you're passing you're passing energy. And so, yeah, I'm in MYRO and it's pumping, baby. So many DeFi coming back to deep dive everyone. Yep. Dang, Crypto Billy over here blessing people too. He never stops, man. This dude is probably making the rounds. When it's hard to buy, it's time to buy. Amen. I love it. I love it. I love it. So let's break it down. Let's talk about it. I'm going to do some fun stuff here today and begin to build. I find the weekends are a great time to build the portfolio because prices are pretty flat. They're not all over the place. They're not like going to be different usually tomorrow morning than they are tonight. Or, Saturdays are, especially after a rate hike week and everyone's kind of just like, whoa. We went through a lot. We waited for the rate hike. We had anticipation. See, let me explain. You have anticipation. You have pressure. You have the buildup. Then you have the day. You have the multiple liquidations, right? People go short and long. For some reason, it creates all... I watch the trading volume, right? Because trading volume is affected by commissions and all that. And so I see what goes on. And when there was so much trading volume going on, it was out of control. All right. Alalfium Weekly Fib, please chart. Thank you. Shout out to Kryptonium. We love you and appreciate you for being here and sending in a super chat. That's very nice of you. Let's take a look here. Hold on one second. Hold your horses here, kiddies. Hold your horses there. And again, remember, I didn't trade futures I've been trading for 10 years until I touched the futures account. All right. Remember, this trade has been boring. This trade's still open, up $154 just sitting here. I may just take profits. If we lose that 200 SMA, we've held it ever since the 26 here. So we cannot lose. If we lose the 1 hour 200 SMA, no goo. We can't lose that. That means this is kind of like a shoulder. And honestly, I do see this as a possibility. Look, you could have a neckline here of some type. Doesn't have to be perfect. Sure, I moved the wrong one, but. So you have this neckline, and I'm always open-minded for myself. So it's funny when you're a beginner trader. It has to be you have to trade bullish, and the chart has to give you what you want. As you get more experience, you're just taking a probability, and you can see some bearish even when you're in a bullish trade. Now, the probability, right now, as long as we stay above this 200 SMA, we're okay. But we're above it now, so we're okay. But it's definitely looking pretty eerie. Like when we got here, it got close. That close, that falls. We're coming right down to 40,000. And a lot of the altcoins are going to be on sale, right? There's going to be market sale for the altcoins. Let's take a look at what BOOKMAP is saying and seeing if it's giving us any clues about liquidity. BOOKMAP is a heat map order book. Wherever it's really dark, it's showing you where the heat is, where the price action's going, okay? So if it's really dark red, it's saying, hey, there's a lot of orders down here. If it's below us, they're trying to buy. If it's above us, they're trying to sell. It's a very simple concept for BOOKMAP. So right here, I can see someone attempting to sell price at 44.9, all right? And it's dark red. Here's a bunch of buyers at about 42,450. So it's telling me that the closest and darkest area is right here. There is some liquidity above us, though. It's even, Steven. And again, whenever we have a symmetrical triangle that's about to break out, you'll get the liquidity on either side because the same thing, everyone's looking at the same thing I'm seeing, and they're like, oh, which way is it going to go? At the end of the day, look, it's a little darker red down here, isn't it? It tells us that a Bitcoin's likely more to drop down to 42.5, which is right there. Again, if it fills this area and it bounces, it may just be the bottom of the channel here of this pennant. And we'll just come and bounce. 42,500, 42,450. See that? Boom. And it will be sideways business as usual. So just, word of caution though, we're not, we're definitely at a place where Bitcoin could take a nasty dump to the downside if it can handle. And it can hold this level. And what's that level? And if you didn't even use moving averages, and you were just a support and resistance guy, like you can't lose 42,980. I mean, like you close a candle below. We'll say these two candles here is the lowest point. You can't close a candle below 42.9. Cannot close a 4-hour candle, and this kind of resembles a cup and a handle. I get it. So I got some mixed signals. And that's what happens when you're in a symmetrical triangle. It's a 50-50 pattern where you're not sure exactly which way we're going to go for Bitcoin. All right. So where are we going to be when I wake up tomorrow morning? Can I make the best prediction of my life? Well, there's a lot of fear. I'm expecting a bounce here on the 1-hour time frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, let's see, 8 hours from now. I hold shift. I sit on the candle, hold shift. About 10 hours from now is right there. So that's when the show starts at about 8 a.m. 9 now, so it'll actually be 11 hours from now, right? Because it's 9. No, that'll be 3. That'll be 11 hours. Yeah, 11 hours. We're talking like here. I'm going to put it right there and say, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hours. Let's make sure this is right. Yeah, in 11 hours, we'd be right there. So I can move the blue line. Basically, that's how many candles we'll fill. We will be there. We will be at this line. Where will we be, up or down, is the question. All right, but price action will be right there. That it has to make 1, 2, 3. It has to make that many candles. So my prediction is we go sideways right in there, and then it's tomorrow morning I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, like this is it. All right. So that's my prediction, is sideways and not a lot of sauce tonight. A lot of people are going to sleep, go out, and not pay attention to Bitcoin. All right. So I wouldn't make the trade of my life tonight. And I can see where we're likely going to go. And I even gave you a plan for either way. And I even gave you a plan for what some people do. Bitcoin USD 43,230D Coinbase, Sam. 1 p.m. here in Oz. Your time, Sam. Shout out to GF Burke doing super chats every single day. EPIKO and ONDO and ALPH. Thank you, GF Burke, man. Let's take a look at EPIKO here on a beautiful Saturday night. The EPIKO. So last time I looked at it, look, it was getting tight inside of a channel here, right? Set an alert there. It got very tight. For it not to burst out of that, it did get a little pump, but no follow through, not a lot of volume. Not many people know about this thing, right? It doesn't have enough volume. So If nobody knows about a coin, I don't care how good it is, it can't, it has to have eyes to pump, right? It's funny because they criticize people for like, talking about, I guess, like, I don't know, showing off things, but at the same time, like nothing else, like even a stock, if it didn't IPO, if it didn't have some big announcement, then no one would know about it. So you gotta have a cool business, but it's all about like paying, they pay newspaper publications and to get the word out, let people, oh, this is what's happening, Campaigns. Right now, there's campaigns for the ETFs, right? They're selling the ETF. Hey, check out these new blah, 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 right? So they create awareness. It's funny. People think they buy what they want. They buy what products that are been catered to make them want them. This could be making an Adam and Eve double bottom here. Chances this could be one of the lowest places you could get this if you believe in it. I don't believe in it. I don't know what it is, so I don't think I'll be touching it. But, maybe someone else thinks it's awesome. As you can see, I'm working on a farm here in Celestia. I got a lot of stuff going on. And, again, you can't do it all. You can't farm Celestia. I mean, maybe you can try to do it. I attempt to do it all, but, don't try. You can do it all, I guess. But it's a game, Sam. That's interesting. It's very oversold here on the daily. Very oversold in the 2-day chart. Came up, consolidating nicely. I wouldn't be surprised if it made a pump. It says it can go up 335% gains. At the same time, very weird. A lot of wickage, kind of sideways. Only time will tell. Thank you for your super chat, though. I appreciate it. We need some jokes and impressions, Sam. Let's see the personality that we all know and love. I'm so serious today, right? I'm so serious today. Usually, it's usually a fun Saturday night, but I had this pounding headache, and I took some Motrins, and I never take Motrin, and I think the Motrin just has me lame tonight. I can think of, one thing that's pretty funny that happened recently. I don't think I shared with the group. Maybe I did, but I can't remember. But I guess I'll be old and share it again. My wife thought it was mismatch day last week. And so she dressed up my daughter in all these funky, weird clothes instead of like the regular clothes. Mismatch day, where they purposely wear clothes that don't match. They look all funky. And they go to school. So my wife was a week ahead of mismatch day, and then she sent a picture of my daughter dressed up as mismatch day, and she sent it to her school friend, like one of our family friends, a lady, This woman works at the school. She then put her kids in mismatch clothes too, because she figured, and she sent her kids, now, my wife figured it out super early and sent me to the school real fast, and I went and sent clothes to my daughter. You see what I'm saying? And my daughter was like, oh, and so my daughter was out of those clothes and back to regular school clothes, and her kids for at least like another hour were walking around school looking ridiculous. And she called my wife. She's like, I kill you. I thought it was pretty funny, man. And so, never go by what someone else is doing, man. Always double check for yourself. I guess that's the lesson learned there. It's pretty funny, man. My wife rugged the Spirit Week. Love you, wife. Yeah. So funny, man. Sammy, did you see the New York Times article? Yes, I did. It was pretty crazy to see people I know in there. Like Crypto Keeper was in there. AJ was in there. Just funny. Like, I just never, I never knew the people in a New York Times article like that close to me. Pretty crazy. I thought it was a horrible article, though, because it really, like, if you really read the article, which I did, someone sent it to me. To me, it was poorly written, because it was obviously written by someone who, like, really hated crypto. And they thought they could attack crypto by attacking Ben, So I felt it was, like, the wackest article on earth. I don't know. And, it took a lot of shade at cryptocurrency, in my humble opinion, and even said, like, it was, like, it didn't mention anything about a Bitcoin halving. Actually, I really liked the article in a way. And why I like the article is because it fudded us. And when it fudds cryptocurrency in a way, you know what? It's good, because if that article said that it was bullish to buy Bitcoin, then we should be selling our Bitcoin, right? I'm being honest. If that article said, the halving's coming, and even though, he's been through some rough times, like crypto does have some big moves ahead, I'd be like, oh my God, the New York Times just told everyone to buy Bitcoin. It's time we sell it immediately, right? So we need the New York Times normies to think that Bitcoin's bad. There's a lot of people that still think that cryptocurrency is some evil thing that's taking over the globe, and, it shouldn't be around, and it's only for the pirates, Welcome to the live. I appreciate each and every one of you. God bless you all. Shout out to Mark Dutch. Thank you for being here. 1 minute chart on Bitcoin says no trades, just lines. Like you taught me. PS5, future of gaming, man. Sideways, baby, sideways. I'm looking at XETA. I don't know what it is. Market's not amazing, but it isn't a cup and handle and retesting near the 886 retracement. Let's take a look at our baby MYRO. And I'm about to buy a coin right now on the show live. You may get excited. So MYRO had a nice bounce off the 886. 4 cents all the way back to 6.5. I mean, that's a 50% move for MYRO. So people that jumped in at the bottom made some gains. Congratulations. And the daily looks like it has some more legs to go. I mean, it's just getting started. And honestly, that is a hidden bullish divergence. That swings up while that swings down, doesn't it? Tells you that you'll break the high inside the trend. You should eventually come on up again. Again, it will take another 4 weeks. I mean, at least probably maybe 12 weeks to get back to the upside. Again, always look at this stuff. You know, you're going to do here, hit shift. How long did it take from the top to the bottom? It took 15 days. Takes about two weeks to a month regularly to have a full pullback, right? Right. Thoughts on Chainlink? I think Chainlink's hot. We'll take a look at it. Thank you for bringing it up. I appreciate you. So MYRO, and we told you, how did I know this was going to happen? Well, I trade the 21-day moving average on the daily. Whenever price gets away from the 21, I tell my students and everybody online that it's hot. If you're not selling when you make a big gap away from the 21, you get really high in the RSI and your stochastics have been waving. I mean, like that's to me, and you've been on a run for 20 days straight, and you're telling your family and friends what a genius you are. I got in at 2, and it's at 22. I 11x'd from the 2nd of January to the 18th. In 6 days, I 11x'd my money. I mean, this rally's been great. I caught this one. I caught it in this section, and that section. Bang. I got in at 2 cents, sold, got in, sold, right? And I put some money in it. I put $5,000 at a time each time, so it paid me well. Shout out to MYRO. Had I left it in all the way, would have been even more. I get it, but I still took my gains out of this coin. So of course I'm interested. Once I take gains, I'm waiting to take. I know I can get gains again. I'm just waiting for that next rally. I'm looking for the change in trend. It's all about trend analysis and my Fibonacci. I'm waiting for it to come back down to my fib, and it has to come back to this white line, the 21-day moving average. Anyone who didn't learn how to trade with the 21 and the 200, they missed out. I think there's so many fun ways to trade, but I really think this is the funnest way to trade because it gives me the most control. I've looked at all other traders and different things and different ideas. I even watch other traders, and I watch them closely, and I'm very, very sensitive to how they trade, and I can pick up on things that maybe you even can't when I'm watching them. And I can see when they miss something and then I can flip my indicator on and see, man, they don't realize that you're going to come to they'll be like, oh, I'm in a long here, but this. And I'm like, nah, man, you're too far from the 21, my man. You're coming back to the 21. It's going to happen. It is what it is, right? So shout out to David Kendall in the house. Shout out to Crypto Billy. Shout out to Crypto Bear Baker. Charles Grant. Presto Siegel. Teddy Bear. Diego. Sarah. And everybody here. PS5 Future of Gaming. We love you. We appreciate you. And, I use the word love every single day, probably 100 times a day or more. Love is the answer. Love is the key. Love is the strongest frequency in the world. If you live in love, you cannot be denied. If you use love, you cannot be denied. You'll be on your path to greatness. So may God bless every one of you. And let's move on to Ondo and Alpheum. Bang. Shout out to Diego, Sarah, and shout out to everybody here who's not afraid to use the word love. Tell someone you love them tonight, today, tomorrow, no matter where you are in the world. We appreciate you. So MYRO, well, plus play, and you knew it was coming back down to the 21-day moving average, and then it was going to continue to go down. All right. Shout out to anyone in the MYRIA family. All right. Let's talk about MYRIA, which looks to me like it's getting closer and closer to a bottom, if it has not bottomed yet already. In a beautiful, giant Sammy Cup and Handy, retested some previous resistance here. Does have another level. It could drop to the 200 SMA on the daily. That would be a nice bounce right there in the gap. Down to 046. Or does it make a beautiful shoulder head, right shoulder, and get a nice bounce to the upside off of the 786 Fibonacci retracement? I decided to put my first initial buy into my MYRIA and become part of MYRIA. Funny, MYRO, MYRIA, right? Just change the O there, MYRO. But so MYRIA, I could see a big move to the upside. I'm in MYRIA right now, personally. You do whatever makes you happy, but I see the moving average getting tight. I want to see the 200 continue to rise as price goes sideways, and that could be our next step up for a bigger move to the upside. I looked at AITECH recently. All right, I'm going to be nice enough too. We're going to take a look at my tokenomics account and see what's happening. AITECH looks to be possibly retesting the top of this fallen, this beautiful ascending triangle. Broke out, retesting. It didn't pump today, but it didn't lose its area either. So we looked at this in the trading group. Tight moving averages. Love to get that bounce back to the upside. With love, Sam, of the Lifer community from Australia and Monaco. Shout out to Crypto Mechanical. Crypto Mechanical coming for your panicles. Shout out to GF Berkman. Shout out to Mark Dutch. Shout out to Lot Mo Crypto. I got a lot of crypto, but I need a lot more. Shout out to O Crypto. How's the world do have so much energy, man? Thank you for caring and teaching all the lifers. You know what? I pray to God every day, and God gives me the energy. And I drink a lot of lemon water, right? I didn't have a lot of sugary drinks today. Rio give me small gains today, but I'm still in my 15x on Solana. Solana. I mean, there's a lot going on. It's a Saturday night. Parsec has been absolutely beautiful. I own some Parsec from back in the day at 19. Pumping nicely, finally. PRQ. A little bit of Parsicolo. But look at that, big booming all the way to 27. It just continued to pump today. Parsec just doing damage. We looked at it earlier today. Unreal. I want to look at CETUS. CETUS. The SUI ecosystem. And we'll take a look at SUI P. Remember we were looking at SUI P? What happened to SUI P? So this thing I'm bullish on this. And it's looking like a big move is coming for CETUS. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking it a lot. And it's a nice play on SUI. Like, if you want SUI, CETUS is going to be the DEX for SUI. It's going to follow. This is the radium to Solana. This is the cake to BNB in a way. This thing could do real damage. I'm putting it on your radar now because I don't want you to think I didn't say anything before it absolutely rips people's faces off. And again, if Bitcoin dumps, this will dump too, and nothing will be. But look at that 8-hour time frame. That looks nice to me. I like what I'm seeing for CETUS. And I believe there's more coming for this thing. I believe you can see it 38, 40 cents. And it's going to rip pretty fast. Just a lot like Rayo. And I think it was just 4 cents. It's already up 3x. This thing is looking safe. Anyone here research CETUS and know what I'm saying? And understand why I'm into CETUS and why it could really rip the market. Let's take a look at CETUS in the market cap too as well. All right. And this isn't a channel sponsor at all, but I just want to say shout out to Palau ID for giving people a peace of mind for once and being able to KYC on exchanges so they don't have to worry about their money getting taken or someone saying they don't have, being up and up on the exchange is the best feeling ever. And there's really nothing like it. So I really appreciate that. Shout out to the Palau ID, the digital residency program. Jump in today. Check it on out, everyone. It's pretty awesome. You'll be amazed by it. I think you'll like it. When I saw some videos on it, it really blew my mind. And I eventually did see that it was awesome. So, yeah. And you'll be able to KYC on any exchange. There's always rumors of people like, I wasn't KYC'd, so I didn't get my money or so. I don't know, Never feel that way again. Feel 100%. All right. You may have something here. That's how we call the SUI B, You sure? It sounds like STD. You're funny. Yo, Sam, did you check out those unstoppable crypto Web3 domains I purchased a while back? I wanted to give you. I think they transfer like an NFT. Yo, thank you so much, man. I did not have a chance. I finished my live stream. I hung out with my family. I did taxes. Next thing you know, I got a call. Do you want to come to lunch? I went to lunch. I came home. I hung out with my kids again. We watched The Little Mermaid. I had a pounding headache. I never take pills, and I actually took a Motrin because my head hurt so bad. It's just the coat, man. It's just the coat. This coat makes me look big, man. You know? He's like, it's not the coat, man. You still look big without the coat. No, but the coat really just, this coat just, you know, just, so I took 2 Motrin, and now my head feels fine now, but I never take a Motrin. That means my head was pounding, absolutely pounding. Taxes equal headache. Now I get it, bro. Yeah. Oh, that's why he had a headache. Makes sense. You know what I mean? Can you find your referral, Sammy, on the Discord? Just search RNSID and you'll find it, man. All right. Join the Crypto Lifer. Jump on into Mexi today. I Trust Capital. And join the newsletter. Those are the 3 pin links here that are really quick and accessible for you if you want to jump on in. Really appreciate it. So CETUS looks interesting to moi. I'm looking at CETUS like, huh. So there's a lot going on. I'm still in a long, I may just call it a day. This long has been I've been in the long so long. So long I've been in this long. And that long was all about the 8-hour time frame too as well. So I'm salivating a little bit for MANTA tonight. I'm salivating a little bit for CETUS. They both have me a little, you know, excited. MX token following Bitcoin. See, everything is like, if Bitcoin rips, this thing is going to rip. That's a nice little flag there for MXC token. Bang, bang, bang to the upside. I think personally, if I was Mexi, I would raise your fees just one more or to 0.3 and then make people buy Mexi tokens to get this fee back. I think that would be the perfect little happy medium. You're still cutting all the fees in half of everyone else, but you'll incentivize the Mexi token. But again, that's what I would do if I ran the business. Whatever, you know, that's just me. But again, it's still the Mexi token, strong token, looking beautiful. Look at that sideways price action sitting at 281. Could blast all the way. Is that really it? I'll have to look at that on another chart, but that's crazy. Anyway, says it could go to $12. I mean, in this run, I believe it will. All right. Okay. That's what I want. So professional to confirm it, right? FET, it truly has gone bankrupt. I heard yesterday it has. FET, is it true they've gone bankrupt? Did FET go bankrupt? Where did you hear that? I mean, I don't know if I'd even find that information, right? They'd probably like swipe all that. Wow, CETUS looks interesting to me on the 8-hour time frame, at least for a little bit of a move here. And I've been wanting to get it. I've been in and out of MANTA. I'd like to get into a long-term position and begin to stake my MANTA. I believe there could be some really good airdrops coming out of MANTA that could be interesting. All right. High risk, high reward for sure. I just want to make that very, very clear for MANTA. 275, you know, and if I were to build, like if I want to build a $5,000 position, then today I could buy my first maybe $1,000 worth of MANTA. Right. So I might go, okay, I'll buy 1G, right? And so I buy $1,000 worth of MANTA right now. I like CETUS too. CETUS is something I'm going to be watching. I don't have to jump on it right now, but I do like what CETUS is doing. Definitely something on my radar. I may be buying it tomorrow morning throughout the next week. I'm going to be looking at it. All right. Are you or Mexi have reduced the final referral fee for you to I just learned the way of leverage you bought from you. Took me a while, right? Bang. God bless you, man. How's Injective looking? Not amazing, you know? Not amazing. It's a pretty flat night for crypto, I'll be honest with you. You know? Couple gains here and there, not amazing. Mexi should have NFTs that reduce fees or increase it leverage farther. Funny. By the way, PYTH did not go bankrupt. I don't believe so. I don't know why people said that. I love PYTH. I own a good amount of PYTH. And PYTH's previous support is resistance. I could see PYTH getting a nice move for 56 back to a bean. I own a boatload of PYTH, and I'm a PYTH man. So, hey, call me Fetty Wap, baby, because I'm fed up. I'm fed up. Get it? I don't know. I can only do so much for you guys. I can't, I can make you laugh, make you cry, make you smile. I can only do so much. So look at Sui. In the last 8 hours, cup and handle to the upside, came back up and made a beautiful move. Sui, absolutely beautiful move for Sui. And so you can see how the TA played out very nicely for Sui. And this tells you that CETUS is about to blast. Sui is about to blast. This is interesting. Sui is really getting some love right now. And here I am giving you Sui 1 hour cup and handle to the upside, right? I see it going to, when I put this in the trading group on 125. All right, I'm showing you guys 1 hour cup and handle. I see you. Nice eye. Sui in the cup and handle on the 1 hour time frame. Entry right here. Stop loss below like a 786 fib possibly. And this played out absolutely beautifully. Look at that. And what time frame was this on actually? It was on the 1 hour. So if I go to Sui and I go to the 1, and watch this, I love doing this. And I go to this, and look, I'll put this at the two tops of the cup. And then, oh yeah, I can do this. I got an idea. I got a cool idea. All right. And then I can go here, hold on. Bear with my strangeness. I'm an oddball, but I don't mind. But like, no. There's your before, right? Oh, I know what I gotta do. Hold on. That's the cup and handle. That's the cup and handle right there. So here's your before, right? And here's your after. Look at it blasted. I gave you the exact entry at 118. And Sui would rip all the way to 164. Unbelievable. This was given on 125 in the trading group. Like you can see, here's your before. And this is why they call me Sammy Cup and Handy to the upside. Look at the cup and handle blasting out of control. And I'm telling you, it's, and there's probably a hidden bullish divergence there. You got to pull back to a 718 if you took a 618. This is why they call me Sammy Cup and Handy. This is the type of stuff you get in the trading group. Calling the absolute perfect place to get into a trade. 1 hour cup and handle. I see you. Nice eye. 125, 11:39 p.m. at night. Bang, bang, bang. Sui also had major support here at what? 58 cents. And that was on 12:13. And Sui's now at 148. So, like we were giving you Sui, you'd be 3x in Sui right now. Pretty crazy. We were trading Sui back in June. Look, June, Sui, 630, when no one even knew what it was like that. Now everyone's talking about it. It's the hottest thing since sliced bread. It is boomed. I mean, just in October, it was 37 cents. This thing is out of control. It's on its way to some major places. I remember when cake was 40 cents. Next thing you know, it was $1.40. Next thing you know, it was 44 cents. I mean, some of these coins could still 20, 30x from here. I don't think people realize how early we really are. My daughter asked if you would say, bye, Felicia. Appreciate you, brother. You're funny. Bye, Felicia. Zeta Chain, check it out right now. Yeah, looks like we follow the same great crypto users. Got the Hekin open yet? No, I don't use Hekin. Token Metrics new, baby. Token Metrics always knows. All right, so that's a beautiful call here for Bitcoin to the upside for SUI. Bitcoin, I mean for SUI, not Bitcoin, right? 43% gains coming out of SUI. I like what I'm seeing here. Absolutely beautiful. And always, sometimes, always, and never, always and never. So if you have a suit and you're a man, sometimes, always, never, always and never. Okay? You can never button the bottom button. Never. If you're walking around with your bottom button, I can't even do it. So if there's a picture of it, it'll forever be horrible. You can't button this button. Don't play games with yourself as a gentleman. Follow the rules here. All right? There are some rules. And you can't walk around like this either. You just can't. You can't, you can do this if you want, and you can kind of, but for the most part, when you get up from the table, now when you sit down, the button has to be undone. You cannot sit down with the button buttoned. That's a no-no as well. You sit down, you unbutton the button, you eat lunch, you come back up. I'm just teaching the young men in their 20s here. You put so sometimes, always, never, don't play games, keep yourself fresh, all right? I love you. It's a rule now. No tie Saturday. Shout out to Board Type Crow. Yeah, no tie Saturday, man. We're going to start doing that every Saturday night because you got to feel free and fresh. Saturday nights when you want to go Disco Sammy. You want to be Disco Sammy, and I'm gonna take it all the way, baby. Woo! Shout out to everybody here on the live. We appreciate you. But SUI for the win, man. And I like SUI. I was aping into SUI. Swinging SUI. SUI, SEI, and Shido to me are hot. Like, I believe that's a dream team of S's that could do some serious damage to a portfolio in the uptrending ways. So here, there's a beautiful trend line forming here for SUI. There's a beautiful falling wedge. This is a bigger ascending cup and handle that could continue to the upside, which is interesting, right? That could take us even further up to a $2 SUI. Now, I was looking at SUI swap. We're going to take a look at that. And CETUS. CETUS is smaller, right? So look, let's go to CoinMarketCap for a second. Let me learn you. Let's stay learned and not burnt, right? As my man Tom Crown would say. Shout out to Tommy Crown. We love you. We appreciate you. Shout out to Jason Casper. We love you. Appreciate you. Sign up to all these people's awesome YouTube channels. Subscribe to them today. Let them know you care. We got a beautiful group of people that stream all the time, around the clock, from all around the world. PYTH still getting it. And PYTH looks somewhat bullish to me as well on the day. All right. Mantra Fini, that's an old coin that I got into back in the day. Mantra DAO. It's funny that it's starting to get a pump. Like, everyone's talking about it now. No one seemed to care about it when I got into it back in the day. I will look at Zeta. We're going to look at Ondo and Alephium. But I want to just say, look at CETUS. All right. And see for SUI there. And you can see it's got a $33 million market cap, right? A lot of multiples there. It just had a $6 million market cap in the beginning of February. Okay? So this thing was a nothing burger. All right? Just, wait. Today? Hold on. It went up that much today? $0.10 to, wow, wait, hold on. No, the volume, so sorry, the volume. I was about to be like, wait. 6 million in volume, too. A fifth of the market cap in volume in one day. And then today, 9 million, a third of the market cap. That's great. That's great volume. 28% of the supply is out, so it's not too bad. It's on the SUI network, of course, as I showed you. KuCoin, MEXC, BingX, get it on all the hottest spots. Shout out to the channel sponsors, iTrust Capital and BingX. BingX has some of the awesome smallest coins, too, and you can trade Forex there and some other stuff. It's pretty awesome. So CETUS looks good to me at a $33 million market cap. Now you go look at SUI. SUI's hot. SUI's big. But if I believe in SUI, then I don't need to buy SUI at a $1.7 billion market cap. Now, yes, SUI could get a $30 billion market cap, and I believe it could 15 to 20x. But even has less of the supply out than CETUS, which is interesting. All right. And so you just want to take into some of these things into account. SUI, all right, and CETUS. All right. Skywalker, yes, I just list all my domains for sale, crazy prices to hold long, or someone just buys. Crazy. Yeah, and SUI did a nice little rip to the upside today too as well. So I could see SUI continuing to pump. And remember, I gave you this one right here, that entry. This could be your next beautiful move to the upside. But again, you'd have to do your own research, find out if the education suits you. I don't own SUI at the moment. I'm thinking of getting into CETUS and riding the wave of the ecosystem. All right. SUI would be the coin at the end of the day. CETUS would be the play. And that's kind of what I'm looking at here. It has to hold this trend line. If it loses the trend line, it comes down here, you're looking at a possible head and shoulder. If Bitcoin dumps horribly, this will dump too as well. So you just got to be careful. All right. Just be sure to get out of MANTA before the floodgates open on the 18th of every month. That's another thing about MANTA, right? Yeah, is the constant, 100%. But the floodgates open for TIA every month too. Like a lot of people get their stake and rewards, and that thing tends to truck on and gone. So it doesn't always mean it's the end of the world. It's getting hot in here. I'm getting hot. I got to take off my suit jacket. It's just too hot. I was like starting to sweat it out. I'll be honest with each and every one of you. Just wanted to show you how strong I am. No, really. Like, oh yeah. No, I was sweating. I'm going to sweat this shirt out. I don't want to ruin it. So I took off. I had to do it. It's getting hot. It's getting hot. Spicy in here. What do you mean by the ones that play and the ones that keep playing CETUS and hold SUI? I mean, you got to put it together, man. Sunny Singh, we love you though. I'm saying is that, CETUS will follow SUI. It's the exchange. Okay. So you want to find out what the first exchange is. I think there's another one too. All right. Remember to flat smack that like button for Sammy, Cup and Handy. A Ginny T. What is a Ginny T? A wife beater? Is that like a funny way, like from the... Are you wearing a Ginny T, eh? Is that what y'all say in England, eh? Is that a Ginny T you're wearing, eh? That's a beautiful t-shirt. My goodness, you look beautiful. You want to have some tea and croppers with me over there? Let's go get a chin wag and talk in the bank, eh? Hey. What you doing there, boy? Have you looked at Solana yet, eh? This guy said you have a Jenny T, he said. What the hell is a Jenny T? Are you kidding me? You must be out your mind. A Borat swimsuit. Yeah. My ball sack hanging. Come on, man. Jesus. You gotta love him though. When he wore that thing, I mean, that was insane, right? Ali G, remember Ali G? He took it to another level. A lot of people forget Ali G, right? People didn't know what it was at first. He didn't really explain that it was like. Then we realized who he was, and okay, it's Sacha Baron Cohen, and it all, everything started to make sense. SUI could get to $2. I like what I'm seeing here on this trend for SUI. Again, it all depends on Mr. Bitcoin playing sideways and not taking a nasty dump to the downside. Bitcoin at 43,030, going absolutely sideways. Nothing brewing for Bitcoin. And I'll tell you when Bitcoin's bumping, and I'll tell you when it's going sideways. And right now, I've been saying all day, Bitcoin's going to meander and likely not go anywhere. Again, I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I have no idea where any coin's going to go. All I do is play probabilities based on technical analysis. They play out more than they don't, but you never know. Oh, it's so nice not to have a headache anymore. I had a headache all day, 10 hours long. So rare. And my mom died, and she was having headaches. So now when I have headaches, I always think of my mother dying. This is crazy. And that's the pain she felt maybe. But the last pain she felt before she died was a headache, right? So how can I not think of my mom and the last pain she felt whenever I have a headache, right? Super chat, Ondo. We're going to take a look at Ondo, hey. Everybody, we're going to take a look at Ondo, see what's going on. My name's Andy from BitConsensus. I appreciate you for being here. And we're going to talk a little bit about Bitcoin. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Ondo. Let's take a look at Ondo. Every time you get choked up, I cry immediately on demand, no hesitation. They switched it up at a bunch at the beginning, deciding what chain to use. And I'm kind of lost interest in messing with them until a few weeks back. You should do more of the Andy voice. Andy's we're looking for the 5 Fibonacci levels here. My name is Andy. Welcome, the Crypto Lifer. He's over here. He said hi. Hi, here's the Crypto Lifer. Here's the Crypto Lifer over here. My name's Andy. Hey, there he is over there. He has this really lightness to his voice. Really beautiful. Really nice. I like this level. This level's looking really nice. We're looking for the Fibonacci level. It's about this top. If we can get it up here, I'm also, I don't listen to Frankie, and I've never listened to Frankie enough to know. Crypto legends. All right, legends. Everybody legends. To all the legends out there. Shout out to all the legends. Shout out to the legends out there. Shout out to my legends, my crypto legends. I'm not making fun of him. I love him, man. I think his voice is addicting. Like, if you listen to him enough, you kind of want to hear him more and more. Like, that's what happens to crypto. You know what I mean? One of the nicest guys in crypto, too. Such a nice dude, man. Like, how could you not like that guy? Right? If you don't like that guy, I think there's something wrong with you. He's just a nice dude. He's been super nice to me. Did you guys saw that I was on his channel? He was on mine. I don't know if you ever watched it, but me and Andy, we did a collab. We eventually did collab. All right. Bro, pay yourself. You're funny. Now, Vector, this is Tay. Now, you do Tano with the Vector candles. This is what they're doing with the market maker. They're coming to get you. You have to pay attention. It's happening right there. If I listen to him more, I used to do him a lot better. He's like, the Vector candle. Because when they take you down, you have to hold on. I gotta do my Tino. Here we go. Now I'm Tino. I'm not Tino until I got my cuffs, you gotta, here. Listen, everybody, it's the Vector candle coming to the upside. And when they take you down. They will take you down. This is what you weren't paying attention. You weren't watching because you thought that the market maker was going to take you here, but he wasn't. He was going to take you right down. And then he was waiting. He was waiting just to get you. And they take it here. What do they take it here? Once they get the liquidity, where do they take it? They take it right back to the upside. You're waiting, folks. This is the structure. Now, will they take it here? Once they take it up here, they're looking to take you out. Are you going to follow? Are you coming back down to the downside? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Sounds like Conor McGregor, you get funny. But now let's get with the flavor. It's Saturday night. I mean, we gotta have fun, right? This is for Crypto Billy, man. He said it wasn't enough. You should leave the chart just like that. Oh my God, yo, Master. Yo, Master Friend, man. You just you intellectually hit me in such a place, man. You funny, man. You funny dude, bro. You're dead, man. I'm dead. I'm dead. I get it now, right? Dead. You sound like you're from Shire. You're from the Shire. Yeah. Can you look at Matic, please?
Hey, Jordan, my name's Jordan Cameron. I'm gonna need a shock. Hey, Lifer, what's going on, Lifer? Yeah, man, let's go take a look at these altcoins. They're going up, they're going down. It depends. Bitcoin, you gotta watch Bitcoin. You gotta see where it's going. It depends, Hold on. Hold on.
This has backwards.
Hey, what's going on? So we're gonna take a look at Bitcoin. We're gonna take a look at charts. You gotta hodl. We're gonna hodl through this, everybody. It says it, yeah. So I was taking a look at these alts. I'm gonna eat a sock. If I eat a sock, It doesn't matter. So, and
oh man,
I'm taking a look at Bitcoin. I saw Bitcoin last night. Even every time I saw it go up like that, it depends. And we're gonna get through. We're going to get through. We're going to make it there. We're going to get there.
And then he does the voices are funny. I'm sorry. You should have. Oh, the bears. The bears are coming. The bears are coming to get you. No, the bears. The bears. Oh, no, the bears. I'm so afraid of the bears. I love when he does that. It's funny, man. There's so many awesome personalities here in the space, and everybody's awesome. And each and every one of them does, something amazing and brings something to the table. All right, I'll try to do 2 more for you guys. Watching the chart here and paying attention. Actually, I got to move myself over here. All right. Hi, everybody. Looking at Bitcoin here and seeing that it goes. I'm trying to do. Tom Crown's not easy. He's got like a certain type of voice. Let me see if I can pull it off. I almost got to listen to him for a second and then I can pull it off. Kind of funny here. You saw Bitcoin came up here, came back down to the 618. I'm gonna have to. I gotta watch him more. I can't do it. I can't do him right now. I gotta come to get him. Bang, bang, bang. And then Frankie. Can I do Frankie? 618 all the way to the upside, everybody. Shout out to everybody here. Thank you for being here. Shout out to Crypto Billy. Billy, thank you for jumping on in. It's been such a wonderful time. I'm so excited. Thank you. We're going to start off here. We're going to look at Market Cypher. Sammy, I see Crypto Lifer. Lifer, I love you. Thank you, everybody. We're going to jump on in. What? What do you mean? What am I doing? My wife said she can't watch her show. You don't say nearly enough. You guys, I'm just this is going great with my whiskey. Yo, what is that, coach? Wifer, we're doing TA, yeah. All right, I'm done doing the impressions. I'm done. I know I can do Tom. I can't believe I just can't remember Tom's. He's like, babe, I don't have to focus. It's Friday night. It's Saturday night. We're about to end the show. Why are you being so rude? So you're telling me to focus? That's rude. Oh my God, because that made me feel some kind of way about the business. Like I wasn't doing what I like. You're so mean. Shout out to all my crowners out here, everybody here on the Crown Show. I can't do it. All right, everyone. I love you all. Let's take a look at Bitcoin one more time before I get on out of here for the night. He's focused on his act. Hold up, wife. He is focused. Hey, Lois, I think I'm gonna grow a beard. Hey, Chris, go to your room before I put my foot up your butt. Hey, everybody, I'm from Peter. Yeah, I'm from Family Guy. I'm named Peter Griffin, and I like beers. I like beer, I like Quahog, and I like everybody who likes crypto. I like the crypto lifer, too. I like to drink beer and drink crypto. That's right, I said drink crypto. I chug it down. I eat Satoshi for breakfast. I love each and every one of you for being here. Thank you so much for jumping on in. I'll see you at the next show. Hey, Lois, I think I don't grow a beard. Hey, Chris, let's get out of here.
My name's Maki Wahlberg. It doesn't matter, babe. I played a cop. I played a fireman. And you know what, everybody? I was Dirk Diggler. It doesn't matter, Sam. You know, and I told Tom Brady he shouldn't have got into that FTX stuff. I got into Gala anyway with The Rock. Me and Gala going all the way to the top. I'm with Joyner Lucas. It doesn't matter. I played a cop. I played a fireman. Babe, it doesn't matter. I get us through anything. I can do this, babe. I can do this. I'm Maki Wahlberg. Shout out to everyone. I love you. Peace.
I love you all. Thank you for being here. We're going to end the stream. We're going to look at Bitcoin, and then we're going to jump on out for the night. CETUS looks interesting. SUI is starting to brew. Looks like the SUI ecosystem is really starting to do something interesting. I definitely would have my pulse, and I haven't bought any CETUS yet. I personally want to tell you that I am thinking of getting in here at the bottom of this channel. If it breaks the channel, then I can jump on out. I'll likely fall down, but as long as it stays in this channel, it's a very healthy consolidation here for CETUS. A $6 million market cap to a $30 million market cap. Still very early at 11 cents. I could see this thing going all the way up to 21 and more. All right. To the upside. You want the last one, right? You guys have to get the last one.
So now going over the 618, and you know, here's my trade on MEXC, and if you want to see my futures count, and you know,
I was just being stupid. You guys are being stupid. Oh my gosh. But yo, honestly, subscribe to everyone that I just had a joke, man. I just want you. Shout out to each and every one of them. Everyone clip these out. Let them know I love them. It's all in good fun, completely. Last but not least,
shout out to everybody and welcome back to the Cryptoverse. My name is Ben, and this is my really bearish outcome. Ethereum's going to $1,000.
Man. Practice, man. Could be your USP. Let's take a look at Alephium. And this thing was hot too. And remember, 100x call by none other than Token Metrics. They really like this puppy. Never got the love out of that flag. Came back down. I haven't looked at it in a while. Dude, James, invest answer. I don't know everybody that you're talking about, guys, so I can't, you know, can't do them all. This thing's getting tighter and tighter inside. If Bitcoin can kind of hold its own, this thing looks like it's about to break out of a pretty big move. Pumped all the way up. My thing was just at 97 cents. Went to 270 for the 3x. Came back down. That's a golden pocket Fibonacci retracement, if I've ever seen one. Let's take a look here. Impressions are fun. Like, you feel like you're somebody, right? For a moment, like, you can kind of channel them, like, yeah, Bitcoin now. Like, I can hear parts of their voices in my voice as I say it. I'm like, this is what they're doing. Like, you know, no model, no play. No Matilda, no date. No Matilda, baby. Jay and Cameron to finish the show off. We did him already, though. We did him already. Interview Celsius and get your listeners to sign up. James, interview Celsius and get your... What? I don't know. Tighter and tighter inside. Gonna steal that for my Tinder profile. This guy. So that's why they hired you? Link ain't pumping, man. Don't stress. It's not all about Link. You guys watched Kyle Chessay, right? I didn't watch it, but I saw the video, and I feel like everyone jumped on that. Like, if Link doesn't go, then the whole market doesn't go. There's going to be opportunity no matter what. Pay attention. I like what I'm seeing here for ALPH, Alephium on MEXC. There's another AL, you know, just make sure you get the right LF. There's ALPH and Alphium, so just, all right. I like this enough to really post it to the group. It looks interesting to me. Let's take a look at what we're looking at on the indicators here on the 4-hour or the 8-hour. going to be absolutely wonderful. Everything's going to be absolutely wonderful. We're going to do it. We're going to build a wall. It's funny. Man, so many people do have so many things, man. Do Crypto Casey. Wife just watching you egg him on, right? Finally made my money back on Jeju Doge. That's funny. Are you serious? That long ago? Quack, giggity, giggity, giggity. Best chill night in days after trading Lev. Took gains and looking amazing with the lifer. Hey, man, that's what it's all about. Anything up 20% might be considered a pump at this point, but I'm looking for at least 50. I'm with you on that. But look, it also got the Adam and Eve double bottom beginning to form here, in my humble opinion, for a nice little movement. I like what I'm seeing. This thing looks interesting to me. Very early, 6 hours a little high for me. It's on my radar, though, for sure. I like what I'm seeing here for this thing. A big move is coming, and we don't have to buy the breakout. We can wait for it to break out and retest 213. All right? 213 retest would be pretty sweet. All about swinging. Everyone wants to win the perfect trade. To me, it's all about the swing. You can get for $2,000 and turn it into 20, but you can also put 10 grand and turn it into 20 in one swing and walk away. And you can do that 10 times to make 100 grand. There's 100 ways to make 100 grand. All right? All about making your first 100 grand in crypto. Once you make your first 100 grand, you can go from there. All right? And I'll tell you right now, if you stay with cryptocurrency and you keep coming back, I don't know anyone that didn't make $1 million after at least 7 years. Because eventually something that you bought at some point that you hold will eventually go up enough. And you're going to make enough money. I know it sounds insane, but it's only a matter of time. For most people. I mean, there's some people that it could never happen, but, come up and cuddle. It's go time. Word, Crypto Billy, much love. Shout out to Master Friend, Crypto Billy, and everybody here holding me down. And really, you know what I love, you guys, is because I know when I'm not around in the group, when my presence is, when I'm doing what I got to do, which is all, but I know that there's always someone that watches over the group with the love, the intention, the consciousness, and the love frequency. And GF Burks is there. Master Friend is there. Crypto Billy is there. West Salvador is there. BS, Peacher 5. We have Lakochi Coker. We just got so many people. Zeno is there that carry the torch of the proper frequency, the right behavior, helping people, showing people the way. I saw you posted my rules today. It just I really appreciate it, man. That almost made me cry. I'm a really sensitive guy. I just want to say thank you to everyone that helps me and helps the trading group stay clean and the way it is. I really, really appreciate it. It's amazing. I never checked how many people were on the stream today. It looks like we got to like 500, 600, something like that. God bless each and every one of you for being here. May God bless each and every, 700 people on the live at one point. 710, looks like we hit. 418 likes, $125 in chat revenue. God bless everybody here on the live. Bitcoin is flat, not much to say. Flat Bitcoin. I showed you where I believe it's going to be. I'll be back tomorrow morning, and then for the Bitcoin and the weekly candle close, and we'll do it all over again like we do every single week. If we short, we have to short. If we long, we have to long. We will take advantage of whatever the market gives us. And may God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. I was not trying to make fun of everyone. I just want to make it clear. I was just having fun and, just joking around on a Saturday night. I hope everyone took it as such and didn't take anything too serious. I love you all. I appreciate you. And I'll see you tomorrow for a beautiful live stream. And God bless everyone again. I really mean it. And I really appreciate your time. Without your time, I have no show. And I'll see you tomorrow for another beautiful show. I don't know how we do these shows every day. 2 times on the weekends. It's crazy. But may God bless us. God has presented us another beautiful day. I'll go to bed grateful. And I'll wake up tomorrow grateful yet again. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Thank you so much. Stay blessed.